Hello and welcome back to my channel where I share all of the wonderful things I'm currently knitting. My works in progress, otherwise known as my whips. So if you're interested in seeing what I have on my needles this week, grab a cup of something cozy and come along with me. So I'm not going to go over everything I'm working on right now because there are multiple things. If you saw my video last week, I showed you all of my current whips, and there hasn't been a lot of progress on very many things this week, but I do have a little bit to share. So we're going to do two things that are kind of older projects, and then I'm going to show you something new that I have since cast on. So in my previous video, I showed you both of these socks that I am working on. I have since finished one of each pair. So at some point I will cast on the second sock like this and the second one like this, and then they'll be washed and blocked and given to somebody. I'm not sure who these are going to be for yet. They're kind of small. I think I'm probably going to keep them for myself because my own hand knit socks are well loved and really needing to be replaced. So these pair I will probably keep for myself once I finish the second. And then when I finish the second sock for this set, this will go to my oldest son, Michael Jefferson. He loves red, white, and blue, and specifically asked for this colorway on his socks. The next thing I want to show you, this is called the Musselburgh or Musselburgh. I'm still not sure how to pronounce it correctly. So if any of you out there know, I would welcome your corrections. But however you pronounce it, I have recently cast it on. The yarn is the colorway Saltwater Taffy from Hypnotic Yarn. And the cute little dinosaur stitch marker is also from them. It came in a Yarnable subscription box that I ordered. So I'm really liking how it works out. I learned how to do a invisible pinhole. I don't know what the correct term is. There's a special kind of cast on you can do to start from the top down, and then you cinch it up a little bit and it doesn't leave any hole. And then you work your increases. You can kind of see there's an X. Those are your increases. So you increase 4 times over your needles, and then you work plain stockinette stitch until you get to however long the pattern calls for. Then you work your decreases, and then you fold your hat inside. So I'll keep you posted on how that is turning out. I really like it so far because it's a pretty customizable pattern. It's very mindless. I don't have to think about stitch counts or keeping track of a pattern. It's just plain, boring stockinette stitch. You knit, 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 knit every round. So very nice to have on the go, or when I am needing to listen to something, like if I'm in a meeting, or I keep it in my bag and I take it to church. I have it at work with me, so it's just nice to keep my hands busy without having to think. So this is Saltwater Taffy is the colorway from Hypnotic Yarn. I really like it so far. I wasn't sure when it came how I was going to like the color. Pink isn't really my favorite color, and it took me a little while to kind of I don't know, like this color, this particular yarn. It is kind of pretty though. This hat I do plan to keep for myself. I haven't made much progress on my 2 at a time socks. When I bought this yarn and started them, I originally wanted to have this be my camp knitting. We're going to be going out of town for a couple of days this weekend, and I wanted something super simple that I didn't have to think about. And so this is what I'll be taking with me to camp. along with the Musselburgh hat. This is also from Hypnotic Yarn. The color is called Squeeze the Day. I'm doing them 2 at a time on 40-inch size US ones, 2.25 millimeter Chiagu needles. Right now, those are my current favorite circulars. I love the way they feel in my hands. I love the way the cable is so flexible. It's just really enjoyable to work with. And then the stitch marker is a gift actually from a coworker. It's got a little sunflower and a bumblebee, and I just think it's so cute. So that is my my one knitting bag. And the yarn, if you're curious, for this sock and actually this one, I bought them both on Amazon. This one is from Regia. I believe it's part of their design line. I don't remember for sure. And then this one I also purchased on Amazon, and it's from West Yorkshire or Yorkshire, I still don't know how to pronounce it correctly, Spinners, and the colorway is called Candy Cane. These were knit on 72 stitches with US size, I think 2.5 millimeter. And these are being knit in a US size 1, 2.25 millimeter, also over 72 stitches. They both have a knit 1, purl 1 ribbing for the cuff, and then plain stockinette stitch for the leg. I don't remember how many rows. Regular heel flap and gusset. And then I didn't do anything special for the toes, just a simple Kitchener stitch. So I don't know if I'm going to cast on the next 2 pair this week. It's a really busy week ahead. I will be at work. And then when I'm home, we'll be getting ready to go out of town. So I'll keep you posted. I don't know what we're going to share next week, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. In the meantime, happy knitting, and I will see you next week. Blessings.